So welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. What up, squad? I hope you guys are doing well today. I got another review. We're going to be looking at Vaporesso's Transformer RDA and the Taro Pro 160 watt temperature control dual 18650 box mod. Let's take a look at these bad boys. So these were sent to me from Vaporesso. For the purpose of this review, it's not going to change my opinion of these products. Transformer RDA. It's called the Transformer RDA because you can turn it into a velocity style deck or a postless style deck. It comes in 4 different colors. The box mod comes in 3 different colors. It has an Omni board chipset in it. So what we're going to do in this review is it's going to be a long review, guys. We're going to dive down. We're going to take a look at both of these, okay? I'm going to throw a build in the Transformer RDA without the velocity style, the postless style deck, because there's a million velocity style RDAs out there, and I want to do something different. I'm going to show you how I build in wick on a postless style deck. Come back up after that. We'll talk on it. We'll do a little bit of pros and cons, a little bit. I still need more time with this to really fully understand the box mod, really. Not really the RDA, but the box mod, okay? We'll wrap it up like usual, squad, all right? So this is kind of like a first look. And I'll see you guys in a minute. We're at the close-up of Vaporesso's new Taro Pro box mod and the Transformer RDA. We're going to look at that last. This is the box that it comes in. Transformer RDA by Vaporesso. I have the gray. Comes in 4 different colors. Fluorescent rainbow color, and then matte black, matte gray, and stainless steel. Pretty unique RDA, guys. Transformer, long sleeve, fitted drip tip, 2 velocity style posts, spare screws, grub nuts, you know, it comes with a bunch of goodies, okay? Fully rebuildable deck, 10 building options available. Comes like your typical beautiful packaging of Vaporesso. Going to get a package. A nice little envelope. A user manual. 22 millimeters in diameter. 31 millimeters in length. 60 grams in weight. Big user manual. Alright. Warranty card. 90-day warranty. C-cell ceramic coil card. Warning card as well. And this is what comes with the Transformer RDA. RDA. Chuff top. Okay. You're going to get a bunch of stuff, guys. A bunch. You're going to get these coils, which I'm going to put these in the RDA to see how they perform and whatnot. You're going to get velocity style posts. You're going to get additional center pin. You're going to get grub screws. You're going to get these plugs, which I'll go over. All right, O-rings. You get a lot of stuff. I wanted to open it up and show you guys exactly. These are what the velocity style posts look like. They're 2 millimeters by 3 millimeters in diameter. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, here is the RDA. So it says Transformer RDA. It has airflow. It's like 1 millimeter by 5 and then 1 by 7 on each side. Has a V for Vaporesso. Has a nice chuff top. It's 10 millimeters, 9.9 millimeters in diameter in the middle of that chuff top. It says Transformer RDA. I love the name. And it has a non-adjusting 510, as you can see. It's protruding, but it's a little too close for comfort. Designed and manufactured by Vaporesso. Anything they make comes squeaky clean. That's the RDA fully broken down, ladies and gentlemen. We have the top cap to the cloud chasing AFC ring. We have the AFC ring, the chuff top, the top cap where the airflow happens, and then the deck. AFC ring, chuff top, 1 O-ring, chronicle design, top cap, all right, 1 O-ring. Here's the deck, ladies and gentlemen. This is the star of the show. Postless deck, peak insulator, positive, negative, all right? Don't get it confused. That's all one positive side and negative side. All right, so you want to put 1 lead on this side, 1 lead on that side, and vice versa. You don't want to put it on one side. And you have the grub screws and 2 O-rings. A little bit of a deep juice well. Very clean. Looks like beautiful threads. You can see them. Definitely enjoying this. And this is the cloud chasing top cap. All right, so you can't adjust the airflow on this. That's the airflow that you get. It's really airy. Conical design in there though, which I like. Now there's dual threads, as you can see. And then there's threads up top, and you're like, what the hell's going on, right? What these are for. Take this bad boy. All right, well, vice versa. And you would put one on each side to plug it up. Velocity style post. You want these facing out, so you go like that, okay? Tighten this down. And there's no wiggle at all. There's no movement. No movement. Because I'm going to throw a build in it right now for you. Hey, Fuse Clapton. So this is the box this comes in. Okay. Vaporesso. 5 to 160 watts. 93 by 57.23. 0.05 to 5 ohms. 100 to 315. 2 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, it's got TCR Smart Bypass CCW, which is adjusting your watt ramp up time in wattage mode, and then CCT Vaporesso warranty card, a warning card again, quick guide. I wish this was more in detail because it's really not that much in detail. 160 watts of power available at your fingertips in all of these modes, which I don't understand that. It's made out of zinc alloy and aluminum alloy. 0 to 8.5 volts, 2 18650s. Then it gives you your TCR coefficient values. Okay. Taro Pro. This little package. Micro USB port for firmware upgrades and charging if you'd like. I mean, this thing's pretty damn nice, bro. And here this is. Okay. I'm going to go over it and everything, but I want to go back to the build. It's pretty similar to the Taro first version, which I did a review on. Okay, same fire button, same menu setup, same type of like carbon fiber. You can tell this is upgradable and this wasn't. Pretty much the same holes for ventilation. Pretty much the same 510, spring-loaded gold-plated 510. See, it has a smart thing. It like thinks it automatically knows what you want to vape it at, and I really don't like that. I want to vape it there. Alright, so you can hold this button down, the little small button, nickel, stainless steel, titanium, TCR memory 1, TCR memory 2. If you want to get into that, you do 1, 2, 3. And then you get your 2 options to set. You hit that button to choose which one you want. You hold the button down and you're back in. You hold the button again. It has bypass mode. You can use like a mechanical. Hit it again. You're back in a wattage mode. And it does this smart thing. It goes back to the fucking... That's what I don't like about it. I want this to stay where I set it at. It's pretty annoying if you ask me. You hold the plus and minus down together. Flip the screen. This button and this button together. You can lock it. 3 clicks of this button when you're in variable, when you're in wattage mode. You can do variable wattage or the CCW. And what that does is it adjusts the ramp up time. So then you click it and you go to the next one, you set your wattage. Click it again, you set your wattage. You keep going and you can adjust that. And then you hold it down and then you're in it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Then you can go back, hold it down, and it goes back into variable wattage mode. When you go into temperature mode, let's say, I don't know, stainless steel, 1, 2, 3. You can go to this one and hold it down. And then you can adjust degrees. Oh man, that sucks. See, it has the wattage on the side, but you can hold it down again, right? And then boom. So if you hold these down together, see, you can lock the resistance. See, and then that goes back to 80 watts, dude. You have your battery indicator, your ohms, your volts, your watts, your temperature, like I showed you, smart, whatever mode you're in, it will say it there. Micro USB port, very nice outside. It says Vaporesso. Okay, it says Taro Pro. Taro Pro. All right, holes for ventilation. If you wanted to open and get to the battery door, or the batteries, you open that up. Magnet there, magnet there, magnet there, magnet there. Nice clean interior. All right, no issues with that whatsoever. Nice and clean. You got spring-loaded gold-plated contacts on the top, and you put that on, and there's no play. There's no rattle, no nothing. Okay, it sits flush, makes a connection. All right, that's a 22 millimeter on there. All right, anything above that, it's gonna have overhang. And then to turn it on, you can't just hit 5 buttons. You gotta click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pros and cons, you know. Give you some thoughts, vape on it, talk on it. All right. So we're back from the close-up on the Transformer RDA and the Taro Pro box mod. It goes 0.05 to 5 ohms. That's really nice. You know, that smart chip thing, I'm not fully comfortable with it yet, but I can tell you right now, I'm not liking the smart part. I mean, this thing, once this thing goes to sleep and you hit the fire button, it goes back to the recommended wattage that they think that you need to vape it on. I do not like that. It is a pain in the ass. It's the same size as the Taro 200 VTC, except this is 160 watts. This is a 200 watt device. So technically, this should be a little bit more powerful than the 200 watts. Dual 18650, but it's 40 watts less. I feel like this should be more powerful than the 200 watt. And to my knowledge, that I'm feeling right now, it's not. It actually feels like 120 watts with a 0.14 ohm build on the Transformer RDA right now. It feels like it's kicking out 80 watts. It's maybe 90 watts. It's definitely not really powerful. It has CCW and CCT. What they basically do is they fluctuate, and you can change your ramp up time. In wattage mode, it adjusts and does the ramp up on wattage. In CCT, in temperature mode, it obviously does the ramp up time on temperature. It doesn't do it on wattage, it does it on temperature. When you're in temperature control mode, like I showed you down low, it shows your watts on the bottom left hand part of the screen. I cannot find anywhere on this box mod to adjust your watts in temperature control mode. They say it in the menu system in your user manual that you can use up to 160 watts in temperature control mode, in TCR mode, in all of those. And I haven't been able to really figure it out yet. That's why I want to have a little bit more time before I give you my final thoughts on how this is in temperature control mode. I'm not really going to go over temperature control mode on this because I really need to fully figure that out, because I don't want to tell you guys and then I'm wrong. That's just no bueno. See, it just went back to 80 watts. I don't like that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't like that smart part in wattage mode. They said that you have an astounding 10 building options available at all times for single and quadruple coils. Velocity style, you definitely have some options on that. There's really nice post holes in it. 2 millimeters by 3 millimeters. Very nice. So you can do quad coils, no doubt. Bypass mode. You can do bypass mode on the box mod. That's very nice. There's no button rattle. There's no battery rattle. The door is on nice and firm, just like the first one. Comes in a black stainless steel, which I have, in like a yellow color. It comes in those 3 colors. Okay? Feels nice in the hand. It's definitely like a small device. A 22 millimeter will sit nice and flush on there. I don't have any issues with the 510 so far. 3 or 4 of the RDAs that I tried with the protruding 510 has sit flush on this and made a connection. So that's good so far. If you have a 24 or 25, it will not sit flush. There'll be overhang. So just think about that if you're looking to purchase this. This thing gets warm though. The RDA and the box mod gets super hot. I don't know what's going on. I had it at 110 watts. I'm not vaping for a long period of time. Like I did the close up. I stopped the close up. I take maybe 2-3 pulls to do the final thought part, and the thing's hot as hell. Like it's really hot, like extremely hot. Like I can't even touch the RDA after pulling it a few times. It's kind of warm now. It's not hot right now, but it was. The RDA gets too hot as well. Now I like the menu system on this a little bit. I'm kind of on the fence with it a little bit. It's pretty similar to the menu system on this, but it has additional options. It has that smart, the CCW, the CCT, everything that I told you about. That's all great and dandy. The buttons are very nice. They're very clicky. They're very responsive. You hit that fire button, it fires. Adjusting your watts in temperature control mode, I feel, I'm not 100%, but I feel like you can't. Maybe I'm missing something. I probably am missing something on that. But if you can't adjust your watts in temperature control mode, that's a huge, huge fail in my book. It's firmware upgradable. Yes, they added the USB port on the side, so it's definitely firmware upgradable. Vaporesso, I know you're paying attention. If you can't adjust your watts in temperature control mode, please, for the love of God, add it so you can adjust your wattage in temperature control mode, please. Now they added TCR coefficient ratings. That's great. Big pro. Bypass mode. This thing vapes tremendous in bypass mode. Holy shit. This thing is tremendous in bypass mode. Let's talk about the RDA. I like how it's a postless style RDA and it's also a velocity style RDA. Now, I wish it was a little bigger. I wish it was a 24, 25 millimeter. 22 millimeters is a little small. But with that said, it definitely has good flavor. I like the postless style RDA. Flavor chasing AFC ring, which I have on there now, with a Delrin chuff top, okay? Then it also comes with the cloud chasing AFC with an additional chuff top. Okay, it's not Delrin, it is stainless steel. You can adjust the airflow on this one. If you like to chuck clouds, this is definitely nice to have. To me, I'm not understanding why they didn't add pieces of metal to be able to adjust the airflow on this, because this does have a lot of airflow. I wish Vaporesso, I know you're paying attention, make this so you can adjust the airflow on this, because this is a lot of airflow and it's nice to be able to adjust it. This one would be fine to have wide open, in my personal opinion. And then this one is too wide open, but you can adjust it. So I wish they did kind of like the opposite. Your mouth's very close to the coils. The threads are all buttery smooth. Vaporesso does a great job on machining. There was no oil. There was no burrs. The threads are perfect. The grub screws are perfect. The velocity style post, when you put them in and you tighten down the grub screw to tighten it down, it will not spin on you because there's a notch on it. So that's very nice as well. You get a decent amount of juice in here. I mean, you're going to have to drip more than normal with the velocity or the postless, but I like how it gives you the option. Very good flavor. The O-rings are great. Once you get e-liquid on it, they'll loosen up. So I like the 510. It isn't adjustable, but no problems whatsoever. Use it on a hybrid, I'd possibly stay away from that. It gets hot. This RDA does get hot though. I like the finish to it. The finish is very nice. So that's what it looks like with the Cloud Chasers AFC ring and chuff top on there. You can find them at vaporesso.com. Link on screen and description. That's where it's sent from. That's where you can find it. I see it on a website for like $87.50, $90, $100 for the box mod. I'll have a link in the description where you can purchase the Transformer RDA for $39.80. All right, I'll have the direct link in the description where you can click on it. It will take you to the website to purchase it if you want the Transformer RDA. I definitely enjoy the RDA. It comes with a bunch of goodies as well. Vaporesso makes great products, man. I'm just going to have to mess around with the box mod a little bit more. I wanted to show you guys to let you guys be aware of it in case you're looking for a new box mod. I'm going to have to mess around with it more and come back with a full update on it. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If you did, please, it takes 1 second to leave a like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. Let's try to make 150 likes on this video. I'd be much appreciated if you enjoyed this video. To support me, it's only for me, nothing else. And I give you content daily, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Don't waste your effing bandwidth not being subscribed to this channel. Remember, squad, stay juiced up. Smoking is gone, vaping is on, vape on.